Hey y'all, what's up, girls? Back at it again. Welcome to a brand new episode of Gifted Since '92. And I'm here to review this new single by Sevyn Streeter. She put out this new song called Yernin. Um, and Sevyn Streeter, I gotta talk about Miss Sevyn Streeter because she is underrated. I've been following Sevyn Streeter um, since Rich Girl. And we all know that Sevyn Streeter was in a girl group called Rich Girl, and Crystal Lindriette, you already know, we know Crystal, she's in June's Diary, but Sevyn and Crystal, they used to be in a group together. And things didn't work out for them. I mean, they did like tour and, they did make some music and stuff. And it was three other members. No, it was two other members. So other than that, they disbanded a couple years ago and they started in their solo careers. And then we know Crystal, she was on Chasing Destiny, and she ends now, of course, she's with June's Diary. And Sevyn Streeter, she's been like on her solo route as an artist. She also wrote songs for like Ariana Grande and other artists too. So she has had like a catalog of her music. She's put out a couple of mixtapes. Call Me Crazy, but that's the EP that she put out. I would say an EP mixtape. And then she put out another EP a couple years called Should Have Been. I think it Should Have Been There. Yeah, Should Have Been There, part one, or something like that, part one. So I have to be honest, Sevyn Streeter. Oh yeah, and also I can't forget the daggone Girl Destructed album that came out last year. I'm telling you, man, Sevyn Streeter, she's underrated, and it's sad. It's sad that a talent like Sevyn Streeter, she's not getting enough recognition in the music business. And I will say this for a fact that it has to deal with, we already know, like the factors with stereotypical standards of like beauty and image and all that. But before I get to that later, let me review this song, Yernin. This song's a knock. I really like the song. It's a banger. It samples the Gap Band, Running In and Out of My Life. So she sampled that old school music that people know, and people have heard of the Gap Band. I grew up with the Gap Band, Charlie Wilson. So she sampled that song in Running Out of My Life. And I like the production. On this song, she's talking smack. She's talking shit. She's just talking slick stuff on this record. She's going off on the haters, and she got her swag, her confidence, and she's just doing her thing. And what I like about Sevyn Streeter, I like that she has always been herself as an artist. I never felt like, she's like forced, like kind of like she's just doing her thing, and she had to build her own artistry and her own sound, which she does stand apart from other artists as well. And for her to be that underrated, that's why I think Sevyn Streeter should really, 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 there is room for Sevyn Streeter, okay? I'm just going to cut to the chase. There is room for her. Because I feel like it's sad that talented artists like her, regardless of her complexion, and I will get to that later, she's beautiful, she's gorgeous, and for her being a dark-skinned black woman, especially in the music business, you already know the double standards. And it's sad that for her, some people don't see her more like mainstream appeal, or she's not like mainstream enough. But I feel like, we've had plenty of other successful, talented black women artists that have got mainstream success. But that's why the music business is terrible and it's trash, and that's why I'm so like very passionate about talking about these issues and supporting artists like Sevyn Streeter, because with her, she brings something new, she brings something different to the table. Yernin is a really good bop. It's a really good like hip hop feel record, R&B. So it's like she's just really playing with that sound in hip hop and incorporating with R&B. And for her being an R&B artist too, she has really like done a well job of like keeping up with the genre. She loves R&B so much, and she has even expressed her motive, and her goal is to preserve the genre. And she said her influences are Aaliyah, which I'm a huge Aaliyah fan, so that's what's up. So Sevyn Streeter, she put out this song. I know she did a song called like It Won't Stop, and then she did a song some other songs like I already know Probably, that's another song. She did another song, Don't Kill the Fun. She did Before I Do. She's did this other, I mean, it's a lot. I know some of the songs that stuck at my head, but Sevyn Streeter basically is so talented and underrated. It's just a shame that for her, she never really broke out, and like the rest of her peers. And I say this because in this music business, there needs to be a change in promoting and marketing talent. I don't care what they look like. I don't care their skin color, and especially when it boils down to their skin color. Because with her, Sevyn Streeter, she dealt with her experiences with colorism. So we know colorism, and we know like people, it's the discrimination of someone's skin tone, the way how they look. And for Sevyn Streeter to be a dark-skinned black woman, the stigma of dark-skinned black women, they're not beautiful, they're not promoted, they're not desirable, they're this and that. But see, Sevyn Streeter, she also have said and explained that she went through that stuff even early in her career when she started out in girl groups. This is way before Rich Girl. She started out in girl groups, and then she experienced how, the way how they was marketed, and she was marketed as well. So it was like she was kind of like the background singer. Like you had a lead singer, she was light skinned, and and she saw that as a dark skinned black woman, like, oh, okay, well, I'm just like in the background, whatever. But I feel like for Sevyn Streeter to even keep going and keep doing her thing, I commend her. She should continue to make good music. And like I said, she's only the handful of talented people. Because that's just, seriously. And she can sing. And she also, her influence is Brandy. I know she said she's a huge Brandy fan. So that's why with her, I believe that she will get the recognition that she deserves this time around, because I think that even though she went through like a couple bumps in the road trying to get her promotion, trying to get her career off the map, and trying to maintain relevance, I think this song Yernin is a great comeback single. I think it's a great start. So we should be hearing more from Sevyn Streeter. We really should. So I just caught up on reading that she's working on her sophomore album, and I hope that album is in stores. I really do, because Girl Disrupted, that album, her debut album, it wasn't even in stores, and it's only in retail. I mean, on Amazon and digitally download. So it's like, for her to not even have like the red carpet rollout just like the rest of her peers, because I'm not mentioning any names, I'm not here to shade or nothing, but I'm just being honest, I'm being truthful. Like, she basically like did not get the same recognition, or like it's just the same, like, okay, I'm talented, I'm here for my fans, want to buy my music. And she has supporters, she has fans that love her music and buy her music. So I know they know what's going on, and I know like they're hip to what's going on in general with her. And her debut album, Girl Disrupted, it wasn't even in stores. And then I remember when I was on social media, her fans asked her, like, is this song, is her album going to be out in stores? And she was like, no, because the stuff that, whatever was going on, issues with the label and stuff. And she had to put it out on digitally on Amazon. So I feel like it was just a slap in the face. And I'm like, for me to buy albums, and I'm so into buying albums because I enjoy the music, it's a huge slap in the face for artists that work so much to their career, and especially in the music, and they can't get their debut album to be out in stores. And Sevyn Streeter been doing her thing, and she has been like consistent, but see, the issue is, it's like the lack of the management, the team around her. She had to get a new team. She had to get a new management. So I really hope that Sevyn Streeter will release an album in stores that people will buy, and people will support her, and people will just love her music. And that's it. Just like the rest of her peers, because I'm just saying, you have some new artists, like new R&B artists, like they got a hit record for a couple of weeks, couple of months, and then now they're going to put out their new album, their debut album. So it's like, and it's going to be in stores. So it's like, That's what I'm saying. Some artists, they don't have like that team and management to keep them going and keep the ball rolling. But with Sevyn Streeter, I think that we're going to see her more this time around. I think we're going to really see her more everywhere. So I'm rooting for her. She's talented. She's cool. I like the song Yernin. It's a good fresh start to kick off with her new album, new era. So yeah, I just think that with her, she shouldn't be overlooked. She really shouldn't, because to be honest, it's not only but a handful of talented black artists that we have, and we should be able to support more of them anyway. Because as I said over and over and over, for me, liking the music and enjoying the music, I look forward to buying the music. So that's all I gotta say. So Yernin is a good record. I love it. It's a bop. It's a knock. I like the direction. 7th Street, she did the damn thing. So guys, what do you guys think about Yernin? Do you guys like the record? What's your opinion? Give me your perspective. Like, share, subscribe, comment on my channel below, the link, and see y'all next time on the next episode of Gifted Since '92 Dragon Ball Z narrator reference. Peace.